All right, Virgos. Well, give me 1 minute with this. Definitely know what's going on here. You have 2 aces starting your October and ending your October, which is interesting because we have the Ace of Pentacles starting the month or coming in from September, and then we have Ace of Cups, which is a symbol of new love, fresh love, full love, full emotions in the relationship sector. So it's good because it's meaning that you're putting forth effort. Okay, and not only this does not only have to mean putting forth effort and working for your relationship. This may also mean changes in your job situation, changes in your money situation. Good changes though, all right? Definitely means good changes as we come into October from September. There's something new, okay? You're broadening your horizons with respect to work that you're doing, whether it be work in your career, work with your family, or work with your relationships, okay? So changes all around, walking through this, leaving this garden in going into new horizons, okay? And it will be beneficial. Now, what your primary card is for the month of October is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a good card for you for several reasons, and not only in the love department. I know that we're wanting to focus on love because this is a love reading. However, Virgos, you are an earth sign. Pentacles represent earth energies. Knights represent action. Okay, so your main focus in October is approach. Okay, your main focus is taking action, making things happen. Okay, in your love life, in your work life, in your family life, in your social life, in every aspect. Okay, you are wanting to be the one making the choices, taking the action, making the decisions, stepping forward. Okay, and since this is a love reading, we will focus on that. So yes, there's new beginnings here based on what you are doing. Okay, it is going to be beneficial, and it is going to be based off of action that you are taking. Now, I'm also saying that it's going to be beneficial because not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles here, but we also have the Wheel of Fortune in your challenge and your benefit position. The Wheel of Fortune really can be a challenge or a benefit. Really. I mean, it means as a benefit, the crossing the Knight of Pentacles, this means that new beginnings that you have, that you are entertaining, that are in your life right now, with relationships, okay? Even if you're in a committed bond with a partner, this could also mean refreshing, okay, your relationship. So anything that's new with respect to your love life is going to be a result of your actions, okay? And it is going to be beneficial. It's going to be a fortunate situation, okay? It's going to be happy and full. Now, yes, I know everybody always says this, and it's true, but the Wheel of Fortune always is turning. So as things are good, they can turn frustrating. And as they get bad, they can turn good. It's always moving. Okay, so just because things are in a sticky situation now doesn't mean they will be in a few days. Just because things are going perfectly now doesn't mean they will be in a few days. It's always changing. Okay. But what I love is that it is crossing the Knight of Pentacles, which is you having some control over the outcome. Okay. Now, what's grounding your October is the Eight of Wands. This is communication. Swift communication, lots of it. Okay. These can also be considered the arrows of love, Cupid's arrows shooting towards you in one specific direction. okay? Now, because this is grounding you and because you are the one in October that's going to be taking the action, making the effort, okay, and decision, and we'll get to that in a minute, this communication has to come from you. So you are going to have to be receptive to communication. You will also have to communicate. If things are bothering you, communicate. If you want to break up with somebody, and I'm talking about this because of this, okay, communicate it. If you're happy, communicate it, okay? You are the one that's taking the action. Now, I'm talking about this a lot, and you don't really have a problem taking action. It's not as if you're a type of sign that gets stuck in your head and doesn't want to make a choice. You're not like that at all. You most likely already are taking action. You are also a very good communicator, okay? But something is off a little bit in your love life in October, because at least throughout October, because we have the Justice card here. So you're wanting some sort of justice within your love life or within your relationship, okay? Maybe things haven't been going so well and you either are needing a change or else, okay? Or you're trying to communicate the change or something, or you're not going to stick around unless something changes, that type of energy, okay? But because this is crowning your October, because there is going to be lots of communication in October and you're going to be putting forth effort and work, it's showing that it will most likely turn out okay and changes may appear, okay? Now, changes may take place. Now, again, we have new opportunities, we have you taking action, and then in the near future, we have the Queen of Wands. All of these are forward focused. All of these cards, even the arrow, the Eight of Wands, moving forward, okay? Very future-oriented, goal-oriented, next step, not dwelling on the past at all, okay? That is good. Now, you may be even interested in somebody that is a fire energy. That is possible, okay? If not, you may be embodying this personality as you're taking action, as you're communicating. You may be taking kind of a leadership role in your own love life to start making things happen, okay? You're not happy, you're going to make a change. They're not changing, you're going to make a change, okay? To let them go, all right? You're happy, you're going to let them know. You're going to be communicative, you're going to be in charge, you're taking action. Okay? And there's a little bit of a karmic justice here with this. Okay? You're not sitting around waiting for people to change. Okay? Now, how you're viewing the situation, Two of Wands, and I know I keep talking about if you're not happy, let them go, or you're making the changes, you might be breaking up, you might be, and if you are, it's not going to be a sad situation for you. You're clearly making that decision because you're not feeling it, okay? So it is a little bit of emotional decision. You might be waiting to make it, okay, for a while just to see if things change, but you're not going to be waiting for long, okay? This is going to be something that's quick, and you may be going on some sort of trip with somebody because this is how they're viewing the situation, and this can mean, okay, an end of a phase, or it can also mean some sort of travel. So you're not sure about the relationship, or there's some decision that you have to make, and you know it, you're well aware, okay? And it's just interesting because you're going to be making this decision, you're going to be communicating about it, and it actually seems like it's going to be turning out okay. So I'm sensing that you may be putting forth a lot of effort, and you may be expecting them to put forth a lot of effort, and maybe they're not, or at least you're not receiving it the way they're intending. So you're getting ready to start making some changes. You're getting ready to make some big changes in the relationship. But the way they're viewing the relationship is something that's very positive. It seems like they are very happy and fulfilled and actually ready to take the relationship to another level. Whatever this is the last major arcana card. So the relationship is either going to be moving forward into a new phase, or it is going to be changing. And I'm not seeing any major signs here of anything really ending. Okay, so maybe there's going to be more commitment. Maybe there's going to be more effort. Something's happening where there's going to be some sort of new phase in the relationship. Okay, if you need to feel this way and you're not, okay, and you're kind of waiting to see if they change their actions, maybe you just need to communicate it, okay? Because you're done waiting. This is your hope and your fear. You're hoping that you don't have to wait around for them to make any changes, okay? You're also fearing that you're going to have to keep hanging around. And you don't want to. You're action-oriented. You're ready to make changes, okay? These 3 cards right here, you're ready for something to change, good or bad, leaving the relationship or staying and going to a new phase, but something's got to change. So you don't want to be here. This is a fear, okay? But this is an interesting card because they may be really feeling like there's a new phase, and maybe this new phase, Virgo, is them reaching some sort of comfort level where they really start to commit to the relationship and make you feel a little bit more loved. And I'm sensing that that is the case because of the outcome of October. We have the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is you feeling loved. Okay? Them feeling love. You both feeling love. So I know you're ready to make some changes. I know there's some decisions you have to make. There's some communication you have to do. But do it. Definitely. Always stay true to yourself. Without question. But just be a little careful, and you will. I mean, you are a very good communicator, Virgo. So, yeah, get ready to make this decision and make it. And then just be aware that the change that happens after you communicate may be different than you were expecting. Okay? In a very good way. All right.